I'm gonna take off the whole wiring harness. I need to take off the starter, and then I might or might not have to take the headers off just because it's pretty tight over here where the bell housing is. So see, it's pretty tight, but I'll see what I can do. But first I'm gonna take off all this wiring, put it in my car. Just don't want to get any of these wires cut or, you know, pinched or anything like that, whatever. So I'm gonna take all that off and then take the starter off. So let's get it.
Like that, wiring harness is off. Now probably gonna have to pick this thing up a little bit, take off the K-member, and like I said, I'm probably gonna have to take out the headers so I can get the tranny off, but this thing's off.
Alright guys, so the time has come. I'm gonna take off the chains. Now the first step, it's pretty much like if I'm pretending to do the oil pump gears. It pretty much sets you up to remove the chains. So if we're gonna be taking off the, let's see, what is this, the passenger side first, and you have to make sure that the keyway is at 12 o'clock. And then if you come over here, there's an R right there, so it has to be pointing up. And basically what that means is that all of these valves are closed, they're not open. So all of the valves are closed, and since they're closed, I'm gonna start taking the stuff off. Take off this first and then just go from there. And I got my laptop right there for reference. So yeah, let's get it. And the most important thing I forgot to mention, everything checks out except for this cam phaser right here, and this one right here is my intake cam phaser. And if you guys can look closely, it's scratched. Let's see if I can see that right there, it's scratched. And pretty much we're thinking that it's from this chain right here. So we're thinking that this might have skipped a tooth, and if this jumped one tooth over, that would explain why my exhaust sounds different, because this right here is the exhaust cam phaser. So if this is off by one tooth, you know, so let's just say this jumped a tooth, and when that happened, it hit this cam phaser, making the scratch. So that would mean or explain why my car was out of timing and it said bang 2, and it was this one right here. So I'm not sure why it would jump a tooth, but we're thinking maybe it was the, you know, the tensioner. Maybe it just, I don't know, like it just stopped working, or I don't know. But basically it jumped a tooth and it hit this right here, and I mean there's a scratch right here. So not to worry, I have everything brand new. I got a new tensioner, new guides, new cam phasers, just new chains, new everything. So I'm gonna start replacing all that right now.
Esa es la que vas a poner.
Alright, so that's that. Now I'm gonna take off the other chain, and I gotta put this keyway to the 5 o'clock position. That way all of these valves are closed and not open. So like I said, 5 o'clock position. Oh, would you look at that? Look what I just found. Y'all see anything wrong with that right there? Look at that. That's not supposed to be like that. Good thing I got new chains and everything, like I said, but that would explain what scratched the cam phaser. That would explain what scratched it. That's crazy. I don't know how that would happen, but weird. Alright, so keyway is in the 5 o'clock position, and then we come over here. You can see all of the valves are closed, so we're good. And again, I'm using some videos for reference, and like I said, it's pretty much like oil pump gear videos, but you know, it's pretty much the same thing, setting the engine or the timing up to be able to remove the chains. So now I gotta do the same thing and take off the tensioner and the guides.
Okay, good.
Look at that. It's broken because of the piece of chain scratched it and it cracked. You guys can pretty much tell it's broken.
Esta la compró Heavy Duty.
Heavy Duty.
Sí, nosotros ya la habíamos cambiado antes de todo este pedo.
Alright, ready? The valve covers and timing cover have to come off because there's two little screws holding the, it's like a tube that's inside the oil pan. So basically it's preventing us from taking it out. So gotta take out the valve covers, timing cover to expose those two bolts holding this tube to the oil pump gears. You'll see what I mean right now in just a second. Look how dirty it is. Alright guys, so let me try and explain the damage. So basically the chain obviously is broken, right? You guys can see right there. It's broken. So that chain was this one right here in the back behind this one on the driver's side. So basically the chain broke, right, and it goes this way. So as the chain was broken, it was scraping the inside of this guide right here, and since it scraped the whole inside of that guide, it cracked in half. And then since that little piece was sticking up, if you can see, there's not a lot of clearance here, so it scratched my phaser all the way around. And that's pretty much why this phaser is scratched all around. So piece broke, scratched the phaser, and pretty much split this in half. And all those pieces from this, you know, the black and the brown, went to this tube right here for the oil, this filter. And as you can see, all that brown plastic stuff is right here, so it's pretty damn dirty. Yeah, that's definitely from the guide. So I'm gonna clean this and clean the oil pan, which I have over there, and then once I clean all that, we'll put it back and then button it up. But it's already on time. Those are new guides, new chains. If you guys are wondering, I do have oil pump gears. They're boundary with the sprocket. I did that way before with the Coyote swap, so I already have oil pump gears, new chains, new guides, new phasers. What else? I put new filters inside the cams, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. These chains are new also, so everything's new. Everything should be fine. And I honestly got really lucky. Since that link broke, it actually skipped one tooth over. So there's a timing mark on here that's supposed to line up with the black link. I'll show you right here. So if you guys can see, this one right here is a different color. Well, basically when we checked it out, it was one tooth over, and that is exactly why my car's exhaust tone was out of tune. Like, it sounded off. So basically it was out of timing. I really got lucky, because it could have not jumped over one tooth. It could have just totally fallen off the chain, like off this cam phaser, and everything could have just gone wrong, or the link could have actually snapped completely in half. The chain snapped in half, and I could have bent all sorts of valves, and it just would have been totally destroyed. So I got really lucky. We already turned it over a couple of times, and everything, like I said, checks out. So we should be ready to go. Like I said, I'm gonna clean all this stuff up, clean up my oil pan, and then put everything back together, and then we can focus on putting my new clutch and adjustable pivot stud, and that's pretty much it. And then get this thing ready to go back in the car. That is really bad. Damn. Look at all that plastic, dude. It's crazy. It's all from the guide. It's all from that guide that I told you that got like snapped in half. Well, there you go, guys. Way cleaner. As you can tell, there's nothing in there. Cleaned it as best as I could, and that's that. So now I'm gonna keep on going. And what else do I have to clean? The oil pan. I forgot, I gotta clean the oil pan. Alright, let's take one more look at all this crap. Man, it's a lot. Just look, all of this was on that filter. That is so much crap, man. I found exactly what I was looking for just when I was about to put the camera away. Where is it at? There it is, right there. You guys see it? There's that missing link I was looking for. Let's go look at it. The light. Man, that's crazy. But at least we know we got all the crap out of the oil pan. And it's just a huge relief, man, that we got all that crap out of there. Should not even be there, not even a little bit.